Better you than me.
Man. All right, the time is 5:47. Let's go ahead and fire up the satellite radar because it has been pretty active. This is activity over the past 3 hours, and it looks like we've been seeing light to moderate shower activity pretty widespread across the county. It looks like things are quieting down for the time being, but as we go ahead and take a look at what's offshore, we have some cells that are going to push through. I'd say in about half an hour to an hour or so, a lot of this activity is going to be onshore onto the surface, so likely impacting areas like La Jolla all the way down to about Imperial Beach. So it will likely be during right in the middle of that morning commute. So make sure that you're leaving time for travel. Maybe use today to leave early to get where you got to go, especially if you have to get somewhere on time. All right, here's a live look right now. It is dark early and it is fairly mild, a lot more warmer than yesterday by about 18 degrees or so for the foothill and mountain areas. And that is due to those incoming clouds. And that has just been acting like a blanket for those overnight lows. And we are quite warmer as well for the coastal areas by about 5 to 7 degrees. A lot more 50s across the board this morning than yesterday. We do still have some scattered 30s across our mountain areas for spots like Palomar Mountain, waking up at 38 degrees. We're at 36 in Mount Laguna, 49 in Borrego Springs, and already 60 degrees in Ocotillo Wells. As far as wind gusts, we are seeing a nice breeze west of the mountain areas with gusts exceeding close to 15-20 miles per hour at times along those mountain neighborhoods. 17-mile-per-hour gusts right now in Julian, and those numbers are only going to increase as we get through Thursday night. So as I roll out the wind gust futurecast and stop this at 5:30, those wind-prone areas, especially along the eastern slopes and the desert communities, will have some of the strongest winds with gusts anywhere from 40 upwards of 45 miles per hour at times. That trough of low pressure, so that system that was way offshore, has now moved over the Four Corners, but you could see that we still got a lot of precipitable moisture, so that will bring our second round of showers as we look ahead to this afternoon. It looks like it'll be pretty quiet for the most part this morning, but we'll have more light to moderate showers as we inch towards your noon hour. So at 1:30, I'm going to go ahead and stop this, and we have some shower activity from Ramona all the way to Julian, parts along Campo as well as Alpine, and those showers become pretty widespread all the way through this evening before tapering off completely for your Friday. So that is good news, but it looks like November is going to end on a very cool and soggy note. Coastal areas will be in the mid-70s. As I mentioned, scattered showers today, but then we dry out on Friday, and then by this weekend, we're warm and really nice and near seasonal. So if you have any weekend plans, I know there's a lot going on. There's holiday farmer markets. There's a lot of evening events for the holidays. This weekend is going to be nearly perfect. Mountain areas will be in the mid-40s, and then we rise to the 50s by this weekend. And then we continue to see those daytime highs climb to the 60s by Tuesday and Wednesday. Desert areas will be in the 60s, a few more days of this range of daytime highs, and then we'll climb to the 70s by Sunday. All right, 5:50 is your time. Here's another live look. Things are really quiet and smooth on the 8 west, right underneath the 805. Here's a live look from our backyard camera in the Webster area, and this is the 90.